So till now we have finished up with the session, about the story of insulin, which was very interesting. You all were present for it, I hope so. And if you're not also, the video is shared. You can see it already shared in your group. So you can go through it. So now we are going to proceed further with the types of glands. It's very important. We have seen that insulin pancreas produces insulin, and which helps in maintaining the sugar balance in the body. And a person who is suffering with the high glucose level in the blood is said to be a diabetic person. So let us see what are all the other glands that are present in our body and where are they located, what is the hormone that is secreted by them, and what is the response of the body to that hormone. How does our body respond to it? So if you look at the pituitary gland, it is present in the floor of the brain. It is on the floor of the brain, it's in the head, and the hormones it secretes are somatotrophin, thyrotrophin, gonadotrophin, adrenocorticotrophic hormone, and then luteinizing hormone. So these are the very important hormones that your pituitary gland, which is on the floor of the brain mein hi aapke niche, you find this. We even call it as a master gland. Or iske functions are numerous and very important function. So somatotrophin helps in the growth of the bones. अगर ये हार्मोन पिट्यूटरी से रिलीज नहीं होगा तो आपके bone growth will get affected. You must have seen many people having this problem where they suffer with the bone problems. And thyrotrophin, if it is not secreted, thyroid gland की activity. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि certain times if the hormone का function, if it is released not in a proper quantity, you call it burner, dwarfs with the burning. You must be seeing them. If this is not released, their height reduces. And excess of this thyrotrophin, if it is released, then you must have seen very, very tall people. They become very tall. So all these are because of the secretions of this pituitary. If they are not balanced, then all these things happens. And gonadotrophin that helps in the activity of ovary and testis. So this hormone is also, again, if you just see, these type of hormones are also induced through drugs and all. Recently, which we were reading about the drugs, how it is induced into the youngsters and spoil their lives so they can artificially be synthesized and introduced also. And adrenocorticotrophic hormone, it stimulates in the secretion of adrenal cortex. Adrenal gland, we have already, adrenaline is secreted, which is also called as the fight and flight hormone, and it changes it. And these are the luteinizing hormones. In males, it helps in the secretion of testosterone, and in female, ovulation before development of the corpus luteum and secretion of progesterone. So these are the hormone in male and female that helps. In female, it helps in the development of eggs and corpus luteum for lactating or milking their young babies, and the secretion of progesterone. So I want you all to write it down. So you have seen the function of one gland that is on the floor of the brain and how it functions. So let us see the functioning of other glands. And it has even got one more function is there, that is follicle stimulating hormone. Even in male, sperms are developed because of this gland, secretion of this gland. And in the female, growth of Graafian follicles, estrogen secretion, milk production, and all this is because of pituitary. And now in the neck head mein you got pituitary. Now coming to the neck, you will see a gland called thyroid, and thyroid secretes a hormone that is called thyroxine, and its function is general growth rate and metabolic activity. And in the lower abdomen, the another gland you see is called as an ovary, and ovary secretes a hormone called estrogen, and estrogen is responsible for the growth of the uterus and the skeleton of the pelvis, control of 28 days menstruation cycles in the females. So please note down the gland names and where are they located, what all are the hormones secreted, and how does it function in the body. Once you complete writing further, now let us see, you have seen pituitary, thyroid, ovary. So there was, till now you have seen that there were 3 glands, and now the 4th one is testis. Testis, which is located in the scrotal sac, and the hormone that is secreted is testosterone, and this hormone is responsible for the growth of the hair on the on face. So this hormone is present in men, adults, and you see their mustaches and the beard that is there in men is because of testosterone. And it also, it is depending upon the voice, the normal the voice of the male and female differs because of this hormone. And normal sexual behavior and development of the male sex organs depends upon this hormone called testosterone. And adrenaline, it is so many times we have learned about this gland, and it is very important gland that is present attached to the kidneys on the upper side of the kidney. You have learned about it during your excretory system also. So, and it secretes a hormone called adrenaline, and its function is it increases the heartbeat rate and rise in blood sugar because of adrenaline whenever it is secreted, and the dilation of the coronary artery and the dilation of the pupil of the eye, this all are because of adrenaline. Please note down these important glands and its functions. So now you have seen that adrenaline, if you come down to the below over the kidneys, you will find this adrenaline gland. And now, what do you mean by autonomous nervous system? We were talking about the different types of nervous systems. So in autonomous nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and sympathetic nervous system, so it has voluntary control. I was talking to you all about what do you mean by voluntary and involuntary control. Voluntary is हमारे हाथ में जो है हम कर सकते हैं, that is voluntary. Involuntary is we don't, it is not in our hands, it's organic, and it happens because of this sympathetic nervous, these nerves that are attached to your spinal cord, and the hormones which plays a role, and it is out of your control. So we are going to talk about the peripheral nervous system. So it has got a voluntary control of muscles of some areas of skin and the skeletal system. Voluntarily, we wanted to do something, we wanted to get up, walk, we wanted to hold water bottle, we wanted to take a bag. These are all voluntary, we want to do and we can do it. So this is taken care of peripheral nervous system. So let us see how it is happening. If you look, for example, when you enter a dark room, what happens as soon as in the night also when you get up and it is all dark, immediately you cannot see your surroundings for some time. Like in ahista ahista, you know, though it is dark only, without switching on the light also, you will be able to see. Have you ever experienced this? कभी ऐसा हुआ आप लोगों के साथ? कभी देखे ऐसा?
Yes, ma'am.
ऐसा होता है ना? In the darkness
Yes.
also you will be able to see, isn't it?
Yes.
So ये कैसा होता है? How can you? Because before switching on the light also you can see it. So how is this happening? So ये कैसे होता है? It is because of the diameter. हमारा pupil जो होता है ना, आँख का pupil, वो it dilates. And it when you come out of the dark room in broad daylight, what you see this, the diameter of the pupil has decreased and it doesn't allow the light to enter inside. Both these functions occur under the influence of autonomous nervous system. ये जो function हो रहा है pupil का, and how it is going to give. And the nerves, that is the ganglions that are present in your vertebral system. Like for example, if you look at the eyes है, आंख का dilate, pupil का dilate होना, this is not in your control, it is involuntary. And even, you know, salivary glands, when you see some food, good food, all of a sudden you see saliva coming into your mouth, मुंह में पानी आ गया, you see, it is not वो आप पानी नहीं ला सक रहे हैं, that is happening involuntarily. And your heartbeat and your lungs, your alveoli expands and contracts. The secretions from your liver, when you eat some fatty food, how does liver knows that it has to secrete bile for its emulsification, and the stomach releases gastric juices, and your gallbladder secretes bile. Intestine has got intestinal juices. Adrenal gland secretes adrenaline, and testosterone, estrogens, all these are secreted involuntarily, which is not in your control. All this is organic. So how is it happening? These are all happening because of the this nervous system that receives the organs, that receives nerves from different parts of the body to your brain. If you look at the nose, eyes, tongues, ear, head, neck, everywhere you have seen that, how it is. And so this is being influenced by a system called sympathetic nervous system. And you see how your lungs are, you know, moving, contracting and expanding, how your kidneys, your sweat glands, adrenaline is secreted, intestinal juices are secreted, your pupil is getting dilated. So these organs are influenced by parasystemic nervous system. And again, why is it getting repeated again and again? The same. So similarly, as you find these glands, even these hormones are present in the plants. So how does these plants, in plants, you call it mimosa podica or touch me not plant. Have anyone of you have seen this touch me not plant? उसको आप जैसे टच करते हैं ना, तो it closes, it shrinks and contracts. Have anyone of you have seen this touch me not plant? We call this mimosa podica in scientific term. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So have you seen this? कोई देखा है अभी तक ये touch me not plant? As soon as you touch this plant, have you seen or not? Do you want me to take this hormones of the plant today or tomorrow?
Can we continue this tomorrow?
My God, have you understood till now what all I have taught you? I have discussed about? Say yes or no. Okay, we have got 3 more minutes left. So if you want to clarify any doubts of what we have learned previously, we'll get it clarified. And tomorrow we can go for the hormones of the plant. So can one by one, can you all repeat what all are the hormones that are present in the human body? Name of the glands that are present. Umesh, can you name the glands that are present in human body?
Yes, ma'am. Pituitary gland,
Good.
thyroid,
Yes.
ovary,
Very good.
testes, and
Okay.
adrenal.
And adrenal gland. Very good. So Alina, can you tell me what are the secretions of these glands? Can you tell me what is the secretion of the pituitary gland? Is Alina there or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you tell me what are the secretions of the pituitary gland?
Thyrophene
Hmm?
and stomatophene.
Mm-hmm.
Should I tell you the response of the body or
No, I want
hormones?
what are the hormones that are secreted by pituitary?
Okay.
Name of the hormones that are secreted by pituitary.
There are 6 hormones.
Name them. I mean, what are the name of the hormones? You told
Thyro
somatotrophin, thyrotrophin. After that,
After that, this adrenocorticotrophic
very good. Adrenocorticotrophin hormone, very important hormone. Yes. And what else?
luteinizing hormone,
Luteinizing hormone. It is that is when lactating secretes milk in the mother during the pregnancy. Yes, after the childbirth. So luteinizing hormone and gonadotrophic hormone. Okay, Aisha, can you tell me what are the response? How does body respond to somatotrophin hormone?
growth of bones.
Yes, very good. Growth of bones. Aisha Sheikh, can you tell me the function of luteinizing hormone?